Hey guys, today is a really special day for us. We are leaving Australia soon, so we planned one last adventure before we go. In this video, we are going to look for wild kangaroos, visit Gorge Wildlife Park, and finally head to Monarto Safari Park. Actually, seeing wild kangaroos in Australia is pretty easy, especially if you go a little outside the city. I definitely recommend visit Mount Lofty Botanic Garden. It's such a beautiful place and you can often spot kangaroos there in the wild. It felt a little bit strange but excited at the same time, like wow, this is really Australia. If you come to Australia, seeing wild kangaroos at least once is a must. Before leaving Australia, I had a little bucket list and hugging a koala was one of the things on it. There's also a special animal called quokka, which you can only see in Australia. But quokka are protected animals, so normally you are not allowed to touch them, and you can even get fined if you do. At Gorge Wildlife Park, though, they offer a special quokka experience, which is one of the reasons we wanted to visit. It's very limited and not easy to book. The quokka experience is extremely limited, only one group per day, and unfortunately, we couldn't get a reservation. But we were still really excited about the koala experience instead. At Gorge Wildlife Park, koala petting is free, but koala holding costs $20 per person. And on the hot days, the rules change. When the forest temperature in Adelaide is 32 degrees or higher, the session becomes koala close-ups only, which means no koala holding is allowed. So unfortunately, because of the weather, we couldn't do the koala holding experience that day, of course. I was disappointed, but I also understood why. When it gets too hot, the animals can get stressed, so they don't force the experience. Since we are already there, we decided to just enjoy the park instead. Before entering, you can buy animal food, and inside there's a huge grass field where kangaroos are freely walking around. They came right up to you naturally, almost like they're asking for food. But what was funny was that they didn't eat everything. They only picked out the parts they like and ignored the corn, which honestly surprised me. It's kind of remind me of picky dogs. They only eat what they want. That was actually so fun to watch. One special thing about this park is that they have a white kangaroo. Some people actually come here to just visit the one animal, but honestly, it feels a little scary to me. White kangaroos are very rare. Many of them look that way because of a genetic condition called albinism. That's why their fur appears completely white. Even though the koala hugging experience was cancelled, we still got to join the short meet and greet session. It only lasts about 10 minutes, but it's still really special. There was a male koala and a female koala, and suddenly we heard this strange sound. Oh my god. The staff told us that the male was calling for his mate and the female was answering back. It honestly felt like we are watching a real moment in nature. But because of the hot weather, the koalas weren't in the best condition, so the session had to end a little earlier. Back in 2019, when we came to Australia together for the first time, we worked hard for a whole year, and before leaving, we took a photo like this. I want to recreate that memory one more time. But things didn't go as planned this time. It was really sad, but at the same time, I believe something even better is waiting for us in the future. And maybe that's why it makes this trip even more unforgettable. To end the day, we came to the nearby German village for dinner.
Inside? Yeah.
Just follow these guys up the post desk and I'll get you seated.
Yeah, thank you.
To try their famous German-style pork knuckle. This place is well known for its traditional German food and beer. It felt like the perfect spot after a long day. The pork knuckle was crispy, juicy, and full of flavor, and it's made the day feel even more special. If you're driving in Australia though, it's better not to drink at all, because the rules are strict and safety always comes first. To finish the day, we had some gelato and it felt like the perfect ending to a very special day. Of course, not everything went as planned and there were a few disappointed moments, but in the end, it still became a beautiful memory for us. And a big shout out to our friend Sean. He'd helped us so much along the way, and we're truly thankful for everything. Finally, we're visiting one of the largest safari parks in Australia, Monarto Safari Park. We took a bus from the city to get there. On weekdays, route 1212 depart from Curry Street at 8:40 and arrives at Park around 9:55. From the return trip, the bus leaves the park at 4:18 and arrives back the city around 5:50. Schedules might change, so make sure to check in advance. The general admission ticket is about $54 for adults, and all shuttle buses inside the park are completely free. The park operates on a hoop-on and hoop-off system with 7 main stops.
A white skin, white fur, which is really good for reflecting the sun, and underneath the skin is black, which is good for preventing sunburn.
We first got off at stop 2, the out spot, where we saw chimpanzees. Then we walked along the trail and spotted animals like meerkat along the way. After that, we hooped back on the bus, headed to the rhino area where we had our packed lunch. In the afternoon, we joined a white rhino keeper talk at 12:15. While the keeper was explaining, a snake suddenly appeared, and the staff warned everyone to be careful because it was venomous. Keepers' presentations are highly recommended, as they are one of the best ways to see animals active and learn more from the keepers. After that, we continue exploring by bus and saw giraffes, lions, and cheetah along the way. We almost missed the cheetahs, but luckily we spotted one resting in the sun. If you want something even more unique, there's also Lion's 360 experience. 360-degree lion experience in Australia. Lion 360 is around 75, and with feeding, it's about 110. We couldn't join due to timing, but it looks like really exciting experience. Then came one of the highlights of our trip, the giraffe experience.
Yeah, alright, got it. Alright, and David, then you're both David. Alright, good. So
It costs an additional $75 per person, and it's run in a small group of around 10 people. We're luckily enough to get the last spot.
alright, I'll just turn the truck off. Someone's keen. Wow. Up to the fence. Right up close. Hold your hand up nice and high. Hold it nice and still. You coming too? And that carrot will magically disappear from your hand.
We listened to the keeper explanation and even got to feed the giraffe ourselves.
Trying to be that kid again. Hard to swallow rainbow ice cream, knowing it's just vanilla flavored. You tell me that you'll be here.
Seeing them this close was completely different from watching them on the bus. It was such a special and unforgettable experience. After the experience, we spent some time walking along the trails while waiting for the bus, which was also really relaxing. Even though it was a short trip, we made so many special memories here in Australia. It's a bit sad that this might be our last video here, but it was truly unforgettable experience. Now that we are heading back to life in Korea, we're excited for a new chapter. Stay tuned and look forward to what's coming next.
Brought a knife to a gunfight. Now we both